Alright family, today we having a look and a breakdown of the Air Jordan 12 and all the OG colorways. The Air Jordan 12 was first released in 1996 and was designed by Tinker Hatfield. It was inspired by the Japanese rising sun flag, which is reflected in the sneaker's stitched leather upper that resembles sun rays. The design also drew influence from women's high fashion shoes and 19th century dress boots, which gives it a sleek, luxurious look. Alright family, let's get into the review of the Air Jordan 12 and all the OG colorways. Alright family, first up we have the Air Jordan in the Taxi 12 colorway, the black and white with the gold accents on it. And believe it or not, the reason that the Taxi 12s are called the Taxis are because these black and yellow hints on the bottom soles right here, that gives you that vibe of a New York City taxi cab. And they got the nickname the Air Jordan 12 Taxi. The Taxis is definitely one of the most coveted colorways and one of the first colorways worn by MJ to come out in 1996 in the Air Jordan 12 line right here, family. And these are definitely making a comeback in the year 2025, I believe, or 2026. One of those two. I'm not really sure. I believe it's coming back in 2025. We'll be seeing a better retro version of the Air Jordan 12 in the Taxi colorway version right here, family. These are fire. I remember these dropping and seeing that tag for the first time, seeing Jordan brand become its own thing at this time right here. The commercials, the retro card, which I have around here somewhere. And yeah, family, the Air Jordan Taxi 12, definitely a dope colorway right here. Wicked, wicked colorway. The Air Jordan 12 in the cherry colorway, family, worn by MJ in the 96-97 season, and these were fire, family, when they first dropped out in about 97. I remember being a kid going to the mall after school, because that's what we used to do all the time, to figure out what was the newest shoe that came out. And I remember seeing the Obsidians and the cherries on a mannequin in the mall window. I think it was like in Foot Locker, and I was like, wow, those are fire, gotta have them, family. So there we have them, family, the Air Jordan 12 in the cherry colorway, definitely a fire one right here. Alright family, let's move on to some more Air Jordan 12s in the OG colorways. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 12 in the Obsidian colorway. This is the most popular to me. I don't know, I could be wrong. I feel like a lot of people don't have a lot of love for the Obsidian colorway because it's a non-Chicago Bulls colorway, but I think it's a clean, dope colorway, family. I don't even know if the Obsidians drop right now, if they would do well, if they would sell good, if people even care about these right now, you know? The Air Jordan 12 in the Obsidian colorway, family, as you know, all my kicks go to feet and to the street, but I try to keep them looking neat, you know? To tell some yellowing. You can see some yellowing going on in the back of mines right there, because these are the 2012 version of the Air Jordan 12 in the Obsidian colorway, family. So these haven't been re-released since 2012, so it might be time for these to make a comeback. Do people care about the Obsidian? Do people care about the Obsidian Air Jordan 12 in this era? I don't know. Will they sell out right now if they drop? Probably not. I don't really hear a lot of people talk about them, but I definitely have a love for the Air Jordan 12 in the Obsidian colorway. I think it's a cool colorway. I remember being a kid going to the mall after school and seeing these just like this. It might have been Foot Locker on a mannequin in the store window, and I lost it. It was like, oh no, this is what's coming out. This is what's out right now. Gotta have them. To see the Air Jordan 12 for the first time was amazing. It was just fire, you know. So the 2012 version of the Air Jordan 12 in the Obsidian colorway, family. I think this one is definitely a slept-on one. Not a lot of people, I think this might be people's least favorite in the Air Jordan 12 colorway, family. The Air Jordan 12 in the Obsidian colorway, family. All right, let's check out some more OG colorways. All right, family. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 12 nickname flu games in the red and black colorway right here. Or should we call them the stomach virus? Or should we call them food poisoning? Or should we call them ate a bad pizza? Who knows, but we're going to stick with the nickname Air Jordan 12 in the flu game colorway. I want to say this colorway is one of the most beloved colorways out of all the colorways. I think the Air Jordan 12 right here in the flu game colorway might be the most coveted colorway out of all the Air Jordan colorways. I think people mostly like this one a great deal. Definitely a fire shoe, the Air Jordan 12 in the flu game. We still don't know if it was food poisoning, bad pizza, or the flu, but we're going to stick with the nickname, the flu game, in the Air Jordan 12 colorway right here, family. Wow, looking at this shape comparatively to the older shapes, they really did a better job on this 2025 pair. All right, family, let's move on to some more Air Jordan 12s in the OG colorway. This colorway is really special to me, family, because when I was a kid growing up, I was the first one back in school with these on, and it was breaking a lot of people's necks. In Brooklyn, we had a store called Murray's Corner, and Murray's Corner was everything that you wanted as a kid growing up in Brooklyn in the 90s. It had all the jewels, all the gems, and everybody in the hood would go to this store to get sneakers early. And I would always try to get in and get the shoes early, but every time you go in there, it was like a secret society. Nobody would say anything, nobody would mention it, nobody would talk about it, everybody would act like they don't know what's going on. One day I go into Murray's Corner and I ask them, hey, do you guys have the new Jordans that's coming out? Murray didn't even answer me. He didn't say a word. He walked out from the back of the counter, disappeared down in some stairs, came back up these stairs and had a brown and orange Nike box in his hand. He put the box on the counter, family. I tried to grab the box and open up the Nike box. He slammed it back down. Blam! He's like, no, 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 you can't do that. He put them in a bag. I paid $20, I think, over retail, family. $20 over retail to have them early, and left the store with them. The reason he couldn't let me open the box in the store, because at that time, what I didn't know, it was against Nike rules, or against, I guess it was against Nike's rules, or whoever was supplying them with the shoes, that they could not release the sneakers early to the public. But yeah, back in the days, we were definitely getting sneakers for early. Shout out to Murray's Corner for that. So the Air Jordan 12 and the playoff colorway definitely means a lot to me, family. Definitely holds a real piece of sneaker history for me in my life right here. The Air Jordan 12 and the OG colorways, family. Well, family, thanks again for coming rock out with your boy as we look at the Air Jordan 12 and the OG colorways. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as I'll be doing giveaways to random commenters and subscribers to this channel. Until next time, family, peace, love, and prosperity. Ka boom! We're gone.